Alright, it's humid, it's hot, it's Jamaica in late June. We're looking for shelter caves along the highway, and we're walking on some really rough, eroded limestone. The footing is treacherous, and it's hard enough to walk just to get around all the bush without misplacing your feet holes. I'm going to make my way slowly through here and see what I don't come up with. Up top here, I don't expect much, but alright, here we have one large shelter cave, evidently inhabited by bats. If you look down at the floor, you see evidence of seeds and so forth from fruits, which fruit bats have eaten. It's a large circular chamber with great acoustics. If you can hear me now, there's a nice, good, strong enhancement of your voice. A natural rock amplifier. This cave gets enough light and moisture and also nutrients from the bats that there seems to be a good amount of moss growing in here, and algae. There's about a dozen bats flittering above my head right now. Not entirely happy with us being here. But this is one of the larger shelter caves in the area here, right along the North Coast Highway, near to Discovery Bay. I've been here once before. It's pretty readily visible from the road, and so I'm willing to bet a lot of other people have been here before. come to a nice ledge with overhanging stalactites. I don't see any evidence of habitation, but we'll have to look a little more closely. Alright, so we found ourselves a nice undercut in this big escarpment here with a whole lot of stalactites and formations that are pretty much visible from the road just through the tree canopy here. And it's hard to know whether Taino might have used this or not, or anyone even more recently. It looks like there might be a little bit of evidence of fire over there, but who's to say? It's certainly a good commanding view of the ocean, which the Taino were apparently pretty closely tied to in terms of food and so forth. Some describe them as a coastal people, but there seems to be evidence that they have habited many miles from the coast. It's hard to know how many people have come here because this place is so evident from the main road. But at the same time, from the experience I've had in other caves, it seems like sometimes things are hidden in plain view. We've gone into a cave on the south coast which is pretty well known. There are pictures of it in Jamaica Underground, and there's a large fluted column with pottery shards in it right by an entrance which is pictured in Jamaica Underground and which people have gone through numerous times. It seems doubtful that they found them, otherwise we might not have found those pottery shards ourselves. Now some of these shells might have been food for the Taino inhabitants of the island. Whether these were brought here from the ocean or whether these are simply land-dwelling organisms that died around here is not entirely known to me. However, evidence suggests that the Taino did eat snails and such things like this. So anytime we see this sort of thing, we start to wonder whether the Tainos didn't live